So, for the next few minutes, we are going to break down a 7-day blueprint for financial freedom. And this is specifically tailored for the AI-driven world we're living in, right now in 2026. Think of this as your tactical guide for escaping a system that's literally designed to keep you running in place. Let's get started.
Okay, let's just state the obvious. It's 2026. The whole 9-to-5 career path, the promise of a pension, this idea of corporate loyalty, it's all a relic. It's history. While most people are still holding out hope for a return to normal, the most successful people out there are already playing a totally different game. And listen, they aren't just working harder, they're working differently.
I bet you can feel it, can't you? That feeling deep down that the system is kind of rigged. I mean, it's designed to trade your time for just enough money to keep you showing up day after day. But what if? What if there was a way to just opt out? Well, this is it. A condensed, one-week strategy to build the foundation for your own personal escape. No fluff, no filler. Just the blueprint.
All right, days 1 and 2. The first 48 hours are absolutely the most critical. This is where we lay the entire foundation, and it all starts with a really methodical and honestly, a brutally honest look at where you are right now, both financially and mentally. First things first, forget the old way of measuring wealth. What's in your bank account? That's only part of the story. In the 2026 economy, your real power is what we call digital leverage. It's all about your ability to use technology, tools, platforms, AI, to multiply your efforts and generate value even when you're not physically working. So, here are your first 2 missions. Day 1, you're going to conduct that brutal audit. Use an AI aggregator. These are tools that hook into your accounts and use machine learning to find every single money leak you have. Day 2 is all about the mental game. You have to stop thinking like an employee. You have to start operating as a corporation of one. You're the CEO, the product, and the main shareholder of your own life. You're focused on growth, not just a wage.
And all of this leads us to our target, the freedom number. Now, this isn't some vague fantasy about being rich. No, this is a concrete, calculated figure. It is the precise amount of passive income that, once you hit it, breaks the chains of a paycheck. It completely eliminates the fear that keeps you stuck in a job you don't love.
So this is your homework for today. Don't just look at this slide, do the math. I'm serious. Calculate exactly what you need each month to live your life. This number? This becomes your North Star. It's what transforms a vague fantasy into a real, solvable engineering problem.
Okay, with that foundation set, we're now moving into the leverage phase. The next 2 days are all about action. It's about building the very first pillar of your automated income structure. This is where the real work and the real fun begins.
You need to remember this quote. The new economy doesn't reward you just for showing up or for doing boring, repetitive tasks. AI can do all that now. It rewards you for valuable, specialized insight, your ability to see a problem and apply a unique leverage solution. Your job is to find where your insight has the most value. So here are 3 high-demand areas to get you started. And look, these aren't jobs, they're systems you can build. First, automated content creation, using AI to produce and distribute media at an insane scale. Second, digital real estate. This means buying and managing online assets like websites or newsletters. And third, algorithmic trading, using code to make investment decisions for you. Your mission for day 3 is to pick one of these arenas and just focus. Now, this is a really critical distinction we have to make. We are not trying to create another job for yourself. So many entrepreneurs just end up building a prison where they're the only warden. The whole point here is to engineer a system, a set of automated processes that makes money with as little direct involvement from you as possible. On day 4, your goal isn't to hit your freedom number. It's not even to make $100. Your goal is actually much, much smaller, but it's infinitely more important. Your goal is to make $1 single dollar. Because that $1 has to be earned passively. It has to come from the system you just built. That's what proves the concept. I'm telling you, that very first dollar you earn while you're sleeping is the most powerful proof you'll ever get that you can and you will escape. It is the key that unlocks everything else.
So, once you've proven the system works on that tiny microscale, it's time to build the engine. Days 5 and 6 are all about scaling up and full automation. This is how you get from that first dollar all the way to your freedom number.
You simply cannot build a wealth engine while you're scrolling through social media. It just doesn't work. Success in this era demands what's called deep work.
It's a dedicated, distraction-free state of pure focus where you produce your highest quality output. Honestly, it's a non-negotiable skill for anyone who's serious about this path.
So this is the routine for day 5. You're going to block out 4 hours. Your phone, it goes in another room. All notifications get turned off. For those 4 hours, you do one thing and one thing only. You work on scaling and improving your system. This is where the real breakthroughs happen.
Then on day 6, you set up the wealth flywheel. What does that mean? It means creating automated rules so that a big chunk, let's say 30%, of everything your system earns is automatically reinvested back into it. This creates this powerful compounding effect that just builds momentum over time.
Let this one really sink in. In 2026, if you're manually managing your finances, you're being inefficient. It's a leak in your system. The goal is to have your money working for you, growing, and reinvesting itself 24/7, without you having to click approve on every little transaction. Full automation is the ultimate leverage.
All right, on the final day, after 6 days of really intense tactical work, we're going to solidify the vision. This day is all about locking in the why behind all this effort, and basically programming your own mind for the future that you're actively building.
Take a look at this timeline. It shows the path forward. Right now, you're in the rat race. In just 7 days from now, you will have built the foundational system for your escape. And then, with consistent focus on that system, in 12 months, this vision becomes your reality. This isn't a daydream. It's a project plan.
Ultimately, this isn't just about the money. This is about reclaiming your own sovereignty. It's about getting to a state where you and only you decide how you spend your days, where you live your life, and what your future actually looks like. That is the ultimate prize.
So, we've laid out the entire strategy for you, from the first audit to the final vision. The information is all here. The path is clear. The only variable left in this equation is you. Most people will watch this, they'll feel inspired for a minute, and then they'll go right back to what they were doing. The real question is, are you one of them?